Canon 700D, preparing your camera to film. Firstly, you will need to set the format to recording. Go into Menu, move to the fifth icon along and select Movie Record Size. Select your preferred settings from this menu. Secondly, you will need to white balance the camera. This needs to be done in every new location or lighting setup. Firstly, click the Q button and select white balance. Move the marker along and select Custom. You will then need to take a still image of a white piece of paper within the location or lighting setup. Once you have done this, select Menu, Custom White Balance and select the image you just took. The camera white balance will now be set for that particular setup. When filming in bright or dark locations, you will need to adjust your ISO and aperture. To change the ISO, press the ISO button. You will then need to change the f-stop. On the stock lens, this will be done via the camera. However, with some of our prime lenses, this is controlled on the lens itself. To change the f-stop via the camera, hold the AV button in and adjust the dial on top. The lower the aperture, the brighter the image will be. If the image is still too dark on the lowest number, then you will need to raise the ISO number or add more lighting. It is important that you know how to adjust the shutter speed. A good rule of thumb is to set the shutter speed to double the value of the frame rate, which we set earlier on in this tutorial. So we set the shutter speed by adjusting the dial on top of the camera. If recording faster moving objects, you will require a higher shutter speed. However, this will also darken the image. You will therefore need to adjust the aperture again. One other consideration worth thinking about is that different DSLRs have different sized sensors, resulting in how zoomed in the lens will look. For example, a 700D has a crop factor of 1.6, therefore the focal length in millimeters should be times by 1.6. If you were zoomed in at 50mm, it would actually be 80mm. With DSLRs, sound recording will have to be done separately, using an external recorder. Please see Recording External Sound using a Tascam for more information.